My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to Curse the Dead Gods. We are going to be taking, as I already did before the start of the episode, oopsie doopsie, the two weapons, the Stone Hammer, a mace with no ability, and the Braided Whip, a whip, similarly with no ability. And we'll be taking this opportunity to go into... Ooh, we've unlocked a new event as well. The Cursed Archer, receive Annihilation, the Bow of Madness. Corruption has left the temple to invade this bow. Each shot will consume you, giving you corruption. Make good use of your flawless agility. No other weapon will help you. I mean, look, I love that one. I also really love Old Nightmare. This is available in 1 day. Okay, right. So they're rotating on a basis of days. I think I still will go for the second tier of the Temple of the Jaguar here. A little bit more standard opening. Now, we unlocked... Actually, let's quickly see. Oh, Light in Darkness? I don't really want to see that. Yeah, we have the Gift of Transmutation, and healing that exceeds max health is turned into gold. Okay, right, so that's what we're going to want to focus on. It'll be completely fine for us to pick up relatively early healing. Which is to say, like, an early relic that gives us anti-attrition. That is to say, healing. That'd be really good. Just end up paying up dividend. It'll be really good in the early game, giving us money. It'll be really good in the late game because it'll give us health, should we need it. Thank you to those of you, by the way, who pointed out that I'd taken damage in the tutorial was what happened as I was attempting a parry at the very start. That makes sense. So still no hitless run. Dang. It's okay, we'll get there. Maybe it's this one, maybe it's the next one, but it'll be happening. So the charge attack of the whip there, as you can see, is a pull. Ooh. Removes 1 corruption per enemy killed. Yeah, I'll take the steel tip talons there. Thank you very much. That is ridiculous value. I'm now not going to use any other weapon to commit a kill. Like, don't get me wrong, I'll still butter people up with other weapons from time to time. But I'm only going to be using Steel Tip Talon for kills. Apparently, I only got 1 kill there. 2 at the very end. Heal plus 4% of the gold offering amount. Yeah, that's totally fine. That's effectively just get money back when I buy anything at a shrine. I'll take the 50 gold from this one. Obviously, it's another main weapon, and it's not the steel-tipped claw that I want to be using here. Okay. I don't want to put myself on a path with no stats, but looks like we're going on a path with no stats regardless. I'll take this early relic as well. Rather than going for another gold room, just so that I can start getting some value out of the Humble Tiara. Come on. Hey, got him through. Although I really ought to have left one alive so that I'd have the, that is to say, the Death Wife I should have left alive so I'd have the ability to blow these down. So we're going to be missing out on just a smidge of money as a result of that. Thankfully, it's very, very little as a result of having had those explosives to open these walls. The one we're going to miss out on is that one down to the south. Looks like that actually would have had a decent amount of gold in it too. Dang. Hallways like that are the reason that I don't just roll constantly. As much as I would like the speed, I think I would much prefer the HP. Oh, okay, good. I just wanted to make sure that we managed to continue the greed kills there. All right. 32 corruption, continuing to work it down. Loving it. Probably should have just opened that when... Ah! I tried to parry. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to dodge this one. I'm just going to parry it. That's going to be fine. No. It was not fine, as it turns out. So I'm going to need to start healing back up to full. Secondary whip. Fire attacks. Let's take the gold, I think, there still. Alright. 10% of critical damage also heals you. Yeah, I'll offer blood for that. Ooh, plus 200% to the greed kill time limit. I love that one too, though, and it comes with 2 decks. I also really like increasing max stamina by 1. This is a really good one. 10% of critical damage heals you is... That's going to be so much gold, though. Yeah, I'll play that. Give me that one. Thank you, please. Get a curse going to the next room. I've also now got to focus on crits, so I want to try and make sure that I use charged attacks as often as possible. Auric Malediction. Lose as much gold as you take damage. Health loss is reduced by 25%. Is this a combo wombo, maybe? How womb does this comb go? Isn't it perfect rolls make this weapon do damage? Yeah, perfect dodges give us 3 seconds of critical damage. So if I roll at the optimal times here, make sure that I keep that up, thank you. There we go, we're starting to get some of that damage out there, starting to get some of that healing. Not yet on full max save. Oh no! I let the gold counter go down, my bad. For some reason, I just wasn't even focusing on it there. In stark contrast to the entire rest of the room. I'll take a shield. After you parry, your main weapon deals critical damage for 2 seconds. Sure, that makes sense. And then, unfortunately, there is actually, other enemies, or rather are actually other enemies in this room. Should have been continuing my rampage for the sake of the greed kills. Yeah, we could have got a lot more gold out of this room if I'd focused. Whoopa! Nice try. Also another nice try. That one wasn't so nice. Gotta admit it, but you could do better. Plus 15% damage against weakened enemies, or restore 4% of your max HP. Take the 4% max HP. And yes, that was largely done so that I'm back on full HP and I can start getting money again. Look, that's fine. Yeah. Woo! Really got ourselves in some danger there. I'm gonna try and get the Blood Priest first, because I suspect we are going to need that Death Wife for opening something here. Actually, no, I just had a quick look at the walls. We don't. It's just I couldn't see the wall to the north, and I was like, probably a good opportunity for a secret wall there. Making sure to keep my torch out here, because that is what's going to reveal the traps on the ground. You can see the kind of like them spawning, quote unquote, spawning in. That's just them being revealed by the torch. Oh, did not leave myself with much stamina here. Perfect. Literally a perfect dodge there, giving us the ability to start critting again and get more gold again out of it. Gain 50% of damage taken in gold. No. Because ideally, that's not going to be useful at all for us. Perfect dodges restore 1 more stamina. Each greed kill removes a corruption. That's really good. Yeah, I'm just going to off the gold for that. And then that'll heal me for 84, which will give me 96 gold. Hell yeah. We also have 6 perception now, so we're getting even more gold. Really? Oh no! Oh no! You got me! You absolutely got me! At the very least, it was at the start of the room rather than at the end where I've worked up a greed counter. Because here I can work to get it back pretty easily. Really? I was almost entirely certain I was rolling through that one. Maybe I'd left myself without stamina. I mean, we are at the point that I do care about losing those, so... if the game wanted to hurt me, that's how to do it. Nice. Yeah, reasonable amount of gold, but it's not all the gold we could have gotten. Ceremonial Dagger, plus 3% base damage per point of perception. It comes with plus 30% damage against elite champions and bosses, 20% chance to inflict lightning, and a 30% damage extra against poisoned enemies. Jaguar Bow for plus 10% base damage gives us a two-handed weapon. Plus 10% of base damage and plus 1% per base damage point of perception. We've got those as well. We don't really have dex. I do need a weapon is the thing. Do I really want to be using a dagger? Sure. Because I have so much ability to remove corruption, I'm happy to take this. Or rather happy to pay for it there. So if I use like my steel tip claws and greed kill a bunch of enemies, I'm going to be able to lose possibly up to 20 per floor, per room, per combat. And if I can do that, well then suddenly, very little else matters. Okay. I gotta leave that Deadeye alive for a while, unfortunately. Because it has to destroy a wall for me. So I'm gonna miss out on a greed kill here. Oh, no, the perfect dodge keeps it up and then we get the kill. Great. That's going to give us the ability to get even more removals here. If I can get below 80, and with the amount of combats there are in this room, I really ought to be. But if I can get below 80 on the corruption without taking any extra corruption over the course of this room for any reason, I am going to be in a really, really good position. Oh, man. Taking a lot of work to get through these. And it's all got to remain greed kills if I want to get the maximum corruption removal. Perfect. What do you got? You're the same one I turned down before. I'll turn you down again for the same reason. Yeah, this is great. And then we have the upgrade room. Okay. We're probably not going to be able to remove enough corruption to avoid getting a second curse here. I'm just going to guess that that's going to be the case. I'm also trying not to use the environment to get any of these kills. So that's the only reason I've been avoiding things like knocking enemies back onto spikes using the shield bash, or a lot of explosions I've been avoiding as well. I mean, actually we do get below 80 here. That's incredible. All right, we're not going to take another curse. Well, unless I offer my blood in order to upgrade one of these. Do I do that? I actually don't think I upgrade either of them. We'll find a weapon in the next area and upgrade that. Save our money in this opportunity. Instance, rather, sorry. Okay, let's get through this without taking a single hit. That'll serve us extremely well if we can get it. Hoppa, hoppa, and then start stabbing him from behind, getting all those crits. Don't like that cycle right there. All right, you go through, and then stab from behind again. Really? You're really just not going to give as many opportunities to get damage out on you, apparently? Okay, I'm going to have to combo between my two weapons if I want to kill those in time. Nice try, bud. Saw you had a little bit of oomph left in you. Figured I needed to give you your space, and that's exactly what the doctor was calling for. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we go for that combo, and then the offhand combo. I'll take some early hits here while I wait for you to start attacking. Perfect. Quite literally. I don't think he can drop his special weapon yet. Champions have special weapons that they drop based on meeting oh, never mind. I was wrong. Bloodstake, Hunter's Torment. Finishers throw the spear, piercing through all enemies. It gets plus 20% damage per active curse. It does negative 30% damage whilst in the light. If I offer it to the gods, I can remove a curse, but I have no curses at the moment. I'm probably going to take that. Sidewinder's Sword. Ew, I mean, look, it competes against the... Wait, there's a two-handed. Never mind, it doesn't get competed against. Okay, plus 20% if the second's a whip. It's not. Gives us 3 perception to offer this, though. Finishes cost no stamina. I like the kind of control that we have right now. Gain 8% max health when you walk through a door. That's also a bunch more gold. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to get the perception there, and I will take the bloodstake. Wow! Alright, I'm going to try and focus on using this weapon as much as I possibly can. I want stats and I want weapon upgrades, so I guess we go up this line. Unfortunately, this puts us on a line with a... So I lost Auric Malediction there, by the way. The first curse was removed. It would have given me a choice to remove curses had I had multiple. Dodging makes you intangible with an increased dodging window. You can no longer trigger perfect dodges to regenerate stamina. That's... Wow. I need the perfect dodges, though. All right. I'm probably going to swap largely to using the spear as a result of that. There is good news in that, though. And that is that the spear does critical damage always if you hit from the right distance. Which I'm not going to say like I'm the best at, but I'm reasonable at. I've got some experience, some practice in it. Keep getting him. That'll do it. Plus 15% to critical damage. I intend to consistently inflict critical damage, so yes, please. So that I can get the best out of my other items. We're starting to hoard a decent amount of money. So we gotta find a way to utilize that. I will actually turn on the light down here. Nice. I think I'm gonna go for the parry. I shouldn't have gone for the parry. Yep. I was just getting cocky and wanting to express myself in different ways in the game. Put a whip into my secondary. No. No, I'm fine, thank you. So these panels are going to start heating up, and the real challenge here is getting as much gold as you possibly can before the game decides it's time for no more. There we go. Also, if you kill the enemies manually, they may actually drop things, so if you can get through that room as well as kill the enemies, I don't think my weapon set is particularly good for it. I've got a two-handed weapon as my primary damage dealer. So I kind of just walked in and gave up on that as an objective. There we go. Unfortunately, I did lose my greed timer there, but we got the champ in the room down. I'm more than happy with that. Whereabouts am I going to find all the money in this room? This is a quite long room with a bunch of different alcoves. The alcoves can contain some money. Not a ridiculous amount, but some. Ooh. Got him. Dagger for... It's just worse than the one we're holding. We take some extra money there. When's our next opportunity to actually spend some of this? Oh, it's got to be the end of this room, right? No, I couldn't roll. I'd left myself without stamina. That was really bad. I thought I was managing that quite well. Like, I was definitely putting myself in an extremely dangerous position quite consistently there, but I thought I was managing it. That was fine. It's okay. Those are going to be the things that we work our way back up to doing more consistently. +1 level on your main weapon. +33% healing effects. There's also each greed removes a corruption. I kind of think I actually want to stack corruption at this point. I kind of like the Glyph of the Earth, but at the same rate, the Glyph of the Earth is like... It's for our main weapon. I guess I'll probably end up buying another main weapon over the course of this run, right? Yeah, let's guarantee that we do that. Put ourselves on a line with one. If we get a main weapon that is like level 3, it'll already be level 4 as a result of that relic. And that's... Well, that's just damage there, isn't it? Go. Very slowly work my way through that room. That's the reason. Like, those ones were lighting up slower than the other ones that we'd seen before. And you can see why I didn't think I had the time to clear previously. If it was much faster at all, we just wouldn't have done it. It would be really good to have, like, greed kills restore an extra stamina, or any weapon right now that does 30% extra damage against bosses. Whoa, whoa, whoa. My controller is just straight up not. It just decided to not for a while there. I thought it... We okay? Game, please. Allow me to continue playing the video game. I would very much like to continue playing this video game. Hello? 1 second. I'll bring you back after the tech is resolved here. Okay, so I tried really hard, and I cannot get my controller to reconnect right now, which means that I'm going to need to relaunch the game, but I can't relaunch the game until I leave the run, and I can't leave the run until I get to a new room's entrance, so I'm going to be trying to play with mouse and keyboard here for a little bit. Yeah, okay, that's going to cause me to take damage. Honestly, this is probably going to, like, really scuff a bunch of the stuff that I wanted to do in this run. I'm not at all practiced in controlling this with mouse and keyboard. I'll try my best. I've played other games, you know, similar-ish controlled styles on mouse and keyboard. Okay, never mind, we're fine. We'll take that one after we offer to the gods, and then replace the slot of the one that gets better when we offer to the gods. We'll offer gold here, definitely. Then take the max HP instead of healing for the gold offering amount. And move into the new room. Right, and then we move into a weapon room. Perfect. All's going well. And then because we're at the start of the room, I can save and quit. All right, now I'll bring you back. Yeah, I have no clue what happened there. Never encountered that one before. But sadly, it took a little bit of a toll on us there. It's fine. Just make sure that I don't take any more hits for a while. That'll make up for it, right? These elite enemies, should they hit us, would also be dealing corruption. Hey, that's what y'all want to see. I'm going to try and bait, there we go, the big guy into hitting that explosive there. Ah, I tried to roll. No stamina. So we'll miss out on the ultimate greed bonus we could have gotten out of this room as well. Oh, I didn't even see that lurker there. Must have just finished being summoned. Yeah, that'll do it. I'll remove 8 corruption with that one instead of getting it, thank you. I was really looking for a main hand weapon here. Really looking for a main hand weapon here. I don't know if I take any of these. I think instead I'm just going to be upgrading Bloodstake. Yeah. Dang. Or hoping to find a main hand weapon in just one of the rooms randomly. I guess that's not going to happen though, because we're going straight into a haven. You know what? The Bloodstake does more damage per level of curse. Let's play around with that. I'm gonna get a bunch of... Oh, you can actually run out in the thing now. Wow, I didn't think you could run out of Haven Blood there. We got a decent amount of money out of that, but we also got another curse. More damage. Mortal Harvest. Urns no longer contain gold, but they're filled with blood, and blood heals, but it inflicts corruption. I'm fine with that. I'm so many different types of fine with that. I want corruption, and I want healing, because it becomes gold for me anyway. Could scarcely have been planned better. Alright. Let's keep... Whoop! Nice try. That probably should have hit me. I'm having to call it either way, right? I'm not only going to call it out when it affects me negatively. Get the Deadeye down. No. Actually, I probably could have parried that attack. You can parry ranged attacks as well and just not be affected by them. Many ranged attacks, at least. So, is this, yeah, this is weapon upgrade. Yes. Do I want to give him gold or do I want to offer the blood? Yeah, give me another curse. Let's go. Let's go. Another plus 20% damage because we have a curse. I need to say another curse. And if I get the opportunity to get another curse in this next room, you best believe I'm going to be taking that opportunity. Raging Temple. All Jaguar statues now trigger fireballs. That's completely fine. There's no Jaguar statues in the boss fight. So it'll make this room a bit more dangerous, or possibly make this room a bit more dangerous. See how much damage we're doing right now? Leveling up the weapon and getting 2 extra curses has really absolutely transformed our damage output. Ah, dang! Thought I was going to be able to line them both up effectively there. Fine. I'll get out of here the good old-fashioned way. Really ought to have just parried that. I keep leaving myself without stamina. This is my bad. I need to pay more attention to that. Passing through a door gives less corruption. Don't care about that. Get a new... Oh, another weapon upgrade. Let's do it. I paid blood as well, so I got another curse. Bloodstake is going to do ridiculous, absolute ridiculous damage. Because it does ridiculous damage, its critical damage is going to be ridiculous. Because its critical damage is ridiculous, I am going to be able to heal over the course of this entire fight. Shadow Word. Regular enemies are concealed. You deal 20% more damage in darkness. Concealed enemies are revealed by light when attacking. In a champ room, this is all just good for me because they're not regular enemies, see? Hello, bud. Time for you to go down. So they have the sun phase, which we are currently fighting. Before long, they will decide it is time to take a sojourn, go into their dark phase. When they do, we will try and focus on parrying them to show off that you can. Whoop, missed it. Missed it. I'm working my way back up to the timings. There we go. We hit him on the final one there. The transformations are triggered by the little notches you can see in the health bar. So it's like state changes, effectively. But while the enemy is doing their state changes, you can still attack them. Like that. Way too early. Look, I gotta do this sometimes, otherwise I'm not gonna get back in the rhythm of it and be okay doing it when I need to, you know? Whew. Not my most impressive run. Still got to show off a cursed weapon, that is to say a boss weapon. So I believe the condition for getting the boss weapon from... Oh, Litz and Napak, right, by the way, are the cursed twins there, so we finally get the name for those. I could just look at the bestiary. I haven't necessarily done so yet. But against the first champion that we fought, I believe the condition in order to get them to drop their weapon is not taking damage. Against this champion, you have to parry the Napak, who I believe is the darkness one. I believe you have to parry them 3 times. So that's the reason I got to get back in the swing of doing that. At the end here, we will spend the extra resources we have looted. We also got another blood emblem before we unlock some more content. Let's get a 2-handed weapon actually spawning on each of the altars now. And then let's get a second altar. I think that's probably a good thing to do there at the very start. Do I want to start getting any cursed weapons here? No, I think I probably just keep it standard. Plus 15% damage per point of missing stamina. Kills that make attacks deal critical... Kills make attacks deal critical damage for 3 seconds. Okay, cool. Titan Slayer is not awful, just because it deals critical damage all the time against elite champions and bosses. And sometimes you just need more damage. Bloodstake, the Hunter's Torment. Really? So now that we've seen it, we can buy it and then it can show up everywhere else as well? You don't just have to get it from the champion? Interesting. Annihilation Bow of Madness would also be a really good one to unlock. Fine. Let's... I do just want to increase my weapon variety, so you know what? I'm actually just going to take 2 5-cost weapons. There you go. Get as many X's as I can. I'll also get the first point and second point of Divine Favor there, so now I have 2 abilities to reroll at any of the shrines in the middle of the fight, and gain Fury, 50% more damage whenever I take damage for 6 seconds. No. Trap Steal, 100% more damage to enemies. No. Yeah, I'm going to save the rest of my resources here for later, but for the moment, my name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Curse the Dead Gods. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There is a playlist in the description down below with all my content on this game, past, present, and future, and hopefully we'll see you next time.